Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers, and dearest students, welcome. First of all, it is my kind request that those who have been subscribed our channel so far may kindly subscribe it. Dear students, in this class, we are going to see what is a compound sentence and what are the rules to convert a compound sentence into a simple sentence. These things we are going to see in this class. Come. The sentence. Part 5. Compound. Compound into symbol. Compound and compound into symbol. Video 170. Dated 4/8/2023. The sentence. Part 5. Compound sentence. What is compound sentence or what is a compound sentence? Answer. If there are two or more main classes in a sentence, it is called a compound sentence. That is, if there are two or more main classes in a sentence, it is called a compound sentence. Example, Elilan is upright. Answer, he is respected by all. Kayalvili worked hard, got high marks, and became a doctor. Kayalvili worked hard, got high marks, and became a doctor. Dear students, in the first sentence, there are two main classes. That is upright, one class. Is respected, another main class. There are two main classes in the first sentence. Elilan is upright and so he is respected by all. In the second sentence, Kayalvili worked hard, one class. Got high marks, two classes. Became a doctor, three classes. In the second example, there are three main classes. So, if there are if there are two or three main classes in a sentence, it is called a compound sentence. Or a compound sentence is one which has two or more main classes. We can say either way. See some examples. Compound sentence. Ronnie worked hard and so got good marks. Tala finished the work and left the office. Ali took her breakfast and went to school. Moran applied work, yet he could not win the match. Shakespeare was a writer and also an actor. Kumar got his degree and then went to USA. Veeran first worked in a bank and then became a teacher. My father was working in Madurai and then I studied in Madurai. These are some 8 examples for compound sentences I have given you. Now let us see changing compound sentence into a simple sentence. That is converting a compound sentence into simple sentence. Some 5 rules you have to follow. See, first of all, see the sentence. He worked hard and so got good marks. In this sentence, the subject in both the classes worked hard, got good marks. The subject is he in both the classes. Now we are going to change it into a symbol. See, Here the conjunction is, compound conjunction is and so. Its phrase is because of. Its phrase is because of. Because of, on account of, due to, owing to. Now there are four phrases. Here I have used because of and so. Because of has been placed first in the beginning of the sentence. The phrase, the concerned phrase of the compound conjunction is placed first. Then, as the subject in both the sentences, both the classes, not both the sentences, in both the classes are the same, we have dropped it. Then, thirdly, the verb is worked, is present participle is working. Three changes. Then remove the compound conjunction and so and place comma. So the and so has been replaced by comma. Four changes. Then in the second class there is no subject. So we have used the subject of the first class here. That's five changes. First, place the complex phrase first. Then remove the subject if the subject is the same in both the classes. If it is if the subject in both the classes are different, change the first subject into possessive. Here same, so I have removed it. Third change, reduce the verb into present participle. Then fourth, remove the compound conjunction and place comma. Thirdly, if there is the subject in the second class, keep it. If there is no subject, then bring the subject of the first class into the second class. That's all. These are the five changes we have to effect when changing a compound sentence into a complex sentence. See first of all, she ran first, yet she missed the bus. Here, the phrase of yet is in spite of. Here the subject she is the same in both the classes, so she is dropped. Then ran is phrase is present participle is running. Yet is removed and other things are kept. So here four changes. In spite of, yet in spite of, phrase she dropped, subject dropped, verb changed into present participle running, and fourthly, the compound conjunction yet is removed. That's all. As there is the subject in the second class, that is kept. She ran fast, yet she missed the bus. Compound. In spite of running fast, she missed the bus. Simple. Second example. He worked hard and got good marks. He worked hard and so he got good marks. Who can express this idea in these two ways? He worked hard and so got good marks. See, it is reasoning. So the sentence is connected with reason. As he worked hard, he got good marks. It is connected with reason. So, and so is replaced, and so because of use as the phrase, as the sold in the example. And so is the compound conjunction. Its phrases because of, on account of, owing to, due to. There are four phrases. Here I have used because of, and so because of. The subject in both the sentences are same, so he is dropped. Worked is reduced into working, and so is removed. And there is no subject here, so he is brought here. He worked hard and got good marks. Because of working hard, he got good marks. Compound or symbol. You must work hard, or you will not get good marks. You must work hard, otherwise you won't get good marks. See, its phrases in the event of or in case of. You, same, proud. See, when must or should precedes the verb, when there are the auxiliary verb, must or should, there should be proud. So must is dropped. Work is present participle is working. Then the compound conjunction or is removed. When we remove the or, we should remove the not in that sentence. When there is the when the conjunction is or, there should be not. There must be not after it. That should be removed. If there is no not is, if there is no not, then we have to use not when we change it into the phrase or complex. Okay, it's so four changes. Phrases in the or in the event are. You attract, must grab. Working, work, working. Three changes. Or removed, or not removed. Then all other things are kept. You must work hard, but you will not get good marks. In the event of working hard, you will get good marks. Compound formats. He finished his work and went out. It is related with the time. It is related with the time. So he finished his work and went out. As it is related with the time, you have to use as on as the phrase. The time for the phrase for on is on. The phrase of time glass is on. And for and on phrase. The subject saying that finished present participle finished and removed. No subject, the subject is brought here. That's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 changes. He finished his work and went out. On finishing his work, he went out. Simple. He did not work hard, and so he did not good marks. He did not work hard, and so he did not good marks. On the event of working hard, he would have got good marks. I am going to change it like that. See, I am going to change it into a compound sentence. I mean, this is the continuous phrase. See, here use in case of. In this sentence, use because I am going to convert India. I mean, phrase and complex class. So and so, compound conjunction. Its phrase is in case of. As we can see, we can use as or because also. That would be, I mean, that is the positive classes, both in the first and second sentence when both are positive. If you like to show them as positive, we can use as. If you like to show them as a negative, then we have to use in case of, if or in case of. Okay, so and so in case of. Subject same removed. It did not has been replaced by having worked. Having plus past participle. When we use in case of or if or in the event of, we should change the tense into past perfect, and when it is reduced into a phrase, it should be reduced into having plus past participle. So did not work have been converted as having worked, and so removed. Subject he is kept. Here the second did not have been changed into would have past participle. Did not plus present verb have been changed into would have plus past participle. So did not would have got. Phrase and so in case of. Subject tribe did not plus past participle changed into having past participle. Conjunction removed. The second did not plus verb have been converted into or have been changed into would have plus past participle. Would have got. So he did not work hard, and so he did not get good marks. Compound. In case of having worked hard, he would have got good marks. Kumar got this degree and then went to USA. That is, first Kumar got this degree and then he went to USA. So it is a time class. So here we got to use after. When we reduce it into phrase, we got to use after. So and then is reduced into after. Phrase. Kumar, same in both the classes. Kumar is removed, the subject is removed. Then, as I explained earlier, this is past tense. Got. It is changed into having plus past participle. Having plus these past tenses are changed into having plus past participle. Having got. Then conjunction is removed. There is no subject here. So the first subject has been brought here. That's all. And then phrase after subject removed. Past tense has been changed into having plus past participle. And the conjunction removed. And as there is no subject in the second class, the first subject has been brought to the second class. Kumar got his degree and then he went to USA. Compound. After having got his degree, Kumar went to USA. Simple. Having got his degree, Kumar went to USA. Simple. Using after or ignoring it or choice. Using or not using after is totally ours. Viren worked in a bank and then became a teacher. That is, before becoming a teacher, Viren worked in a bank. Viren first worked in a bank and then became a teacher. How to change it into a symbol? See, the first action is working in the bank. The second action is becoming a teacher. So we got to reduce the second action into a phrase. So and then it's removed. It is and then its phrase is the before. And then before became present participle becoming. That's only two changes. Viren worked in a bank and then became a teacher. Viren worked in a bank before becoming a teacher. Then why this? Before becoming a teacher, Viren worked in a bank. Who can express the idea in either way? Viren worked in a bank and then became a teacher. Viren worked in a bank before becoming a teacher. Compound symbol. My father was working in Madurai and then I studied in Madurai. See? And then it is the while class. Time class, while class. Because here is the, past continuous, while class. And then during the time of phrase. And then during the time of phrase, while complex conjunction and then compound conjunction. So, and then phrase during the time of. My father, there is no change, but the first capital M is reduced into small m. During the time of my father was working, past continuous, it is reduced into present parts, working. Then and then is removed, and other things are kept as well, and all other things. First phrase, I am putting the phrase in the beginning of the sentence, then reducing the first letter into small, then reducing the verb into present participle, and then removing the conjunction. That's all. My father was working in Madurai, and then I studied in Madurai. During the time of my father working in Madurai, during the time of my father working in Madurai, I studied in Madurai. My dear students, the 2-2 class, which is very, very important in English. It will be extremely useful for us to express our ideas, with minimum words. Shortly and sweetly, we could express our ideas using 2-2 phrase. Here, see, he is very sharp and so he cannot touch the rope. Compound, complex, worry, change it into 2, and so he remove all these conjunctions and subject and place 2. very too, and so he cannot do that. So he is very short, so he cannot touch the rope. He is too short to touch the compound symbol. The box is very heavy, and so I cannot carry. Here, dear students, the very is changed into two. But here, in the first sentence, he, the subject in the main class and into the main classes are the same. But here, in the second sentence, in the first class, the subject is the box. In the second class, the subject is I. So we cannot totally remove. We can't remove the second subject. So we have to change it into its object. We can't remove it. If we remove the second subject, then the meaning would be changed, or the meaning would be lost. So, very true. Here, the subject is I. The subject should be changed into for plus object. I for me, we for us, you for you, he for him, she for her, they for them. So, okay. So, I for me, and so cannot is removed by two, and so cannot has been have been removed by two. So very two, and so I for me, and so cannot two. The box is very heavy, and so cannot carry. The box is too heavy for me, attacker. The box is very heavy, and so it cannot be carried. The box is very heavy, and so very too, and so it cannot be is replaced by two. Then other things are cut. The box is very heavy, and so it cannot be carried. The box is too heavy to be carried. Dear students, listen here. Here the subject, this subject in the first sentence, this subject in the second sentence are different. So this subject has been changed into for plus subject. Before it is then it is placed before that too. But see here the box and it are the same. This it refers to the box. So the subject in both the classes are the same. So here we have dropped. We have dropped it. So and so it cannot is four words have been replaced by the conjunction tab. So the box is very heavy and so it cannot be carried. The box is too heavy to be carried. That's all. Okay. And dear students, in the second example, in the first example, the verb is a simple present. So we have used cannot. Not we are using, but they are using cannot. But here the verb is was past, simple past. So when the verb in the first main class is for past tense, we have to use could not. When the verb is present, we have to use cannot. When the verb is in past tense, we have to use could not. That's all. So other thing is the same. Very true and etc. Too. Here also I for me and two. The box was too heavy for me too. And the is there it was is here it is what that's all. The box was very heavy and so it could not be carried. The box was too heavy to be carried. The box was very heavy and so I could not carry. The box was too heavy for me to carry. He was very sharp and so he could not touch the rope. He was too sharp to touch the rope. That's all. Dear students, thus we have seen in this class, a useful class. What is a compound sentence? If there are two or three main classes in a sentence, it is called a compound sentence. And a compound sentence is one which has two or more main classes. That's then what are the rules to change a compound sentence into a simple sentence? Well, 5 rules. First, proper phrase should be placed first. Second, regarding the subject. If the subject is the same in both the classes, it should be tracked. If they are different, the subject should be converted into its possessive. Then regarding verb, change the verb into its present participle. Fourth, drop the compound conjunction and place a comma. Fifth rule, if there is a subject in the second class, keep it. If there is no subject in the second class, use the subject of the first class as the subject of the second class. Okay, first. Dear students, again and again, I advise you, if you want to express your ideas in the whole language, that is English, both in writing as well as in speech, you ought to be well versed within 3 kinds of sentences: simple, compound, and complex, and converting each into others. Then only you can speak fluently, correctly, and also you can write. These are the 3 ways: simple, compound, complex. Through these 3 sentences, through these 3 types of sentences, we are expressing our feelings in English, as we are doing in our mother tongue Tamil. So be extremely careful and have it. Okay. So, respected elders, dear teachers, and dear students, thank all of you for watching by listening to me classes so far. Until I meet you in the next class, I wish all of you a very nice and sweet time.